Oh my god, so the three struggles I struggle with podcasts and why I haven't been consistent and why my YouTube channels I never post. Forgetting ideas. So I'll have a bunch of things that I'll write and then I'll forget them and then I'll get bored and not record them, because you got to think about podcasts. You have to set the equipment up, then record it, then say the right thing. There's got to be the right angle. The audio's like elsewhere, it's muffled, and your camera angle's not working. It's yeah, especially someone's ADHD. It's like, no, I don't want to re-record it, because you know we ramble about different topics and we get sidetracked. Editing is my niche, but I just recently have found it hard to be consistent because of college and everything. Let's be like, oh my god. Yeah, it's hard to even record content sometimes. But I think what keeps you going is knowing you want to help people. For me, and it's like, yes, it's just being real, and be real about the struggles of it. It's not all blasé and you can say like, oh, she recorded it, the angle's perfect. Yeah, bro, that took me like 50 different retries to get there. And now I know I work in bursts, so I'll have a moment where I'll think about loads of footage and then record it, and then I'll have a stop and then a burst again and stop. Yeah, it's just how I work. It's bloody frustrating. I have it all work. Sometimes I'm like, well, you got to do it. The only time I really finish work is if I have like a really urgent deadline. Yeah, I think with college now it's over. Now reflecting, I put a lot of pressure on myself, but that's why I got what I did. From what I know so far, I've got distinctions and everything. So, but I definitely put a lot more pressure on myself than needed to be. But you know, high achiever, I think as an ADHD person, you can be a perfectionist. And so podcasts, videos, YouTube, anything, it's hard, but you learn to do bursts and little bite-sized pieces, and having lists, and having a timer where you do editing for a bit, or you know, not always thinking too ahead, thinking in the moment and thinking what you have next, not what you have in the next 50 years or what you do in the next 50 years, you know. That's what keeps me mentally sane sometimes, knowing that. Yeah, so if you want to follow my Instagram, it'll be in my bio, it'll be in my like description. So if you want to find more of this content, it will be linked in there. I'll see you in the next one.